Hi, Family Consumer Science A. Happy Friday, November 18th. All right, so today we're going to be doing our reflection of the fried rice lab that you guys have completed the last 2 days. Okay, so hopefully you've already answered your do now question, which was what were two specific ways you practice kitchen safety this week besides personal prep? So I don't want to see anyone saying I washed my hands, I put my hair up. I'm talking about besides that. So think about how we used our knives, think about that raw chicken and egg, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so we're going to be using our writing strategy race to reflect on our experiences this week. Okay, as a reminder, next week we have only half days, right? You're out at 11 a.m. because we have conferences on Monday and Tuesday, all right? So I want you to think about how did your team work together? How did cleanup go this week, both on Wednesday and Thursday? Were they similar or different to our other labs? Did you season your food / adjust flavors? So how did you guys adjust that? Remember thinking about salt, fat, acid, and heat, like I talked about during the demo. Did you follow the recipe? Who made the rice correctly? Who didn't? And did you learn something new? Okay, whether it was teamwork related or food related. So just as a reminder, we're going to be restating and answering our question and then citing evidence and explaining. So remember that race thing. So what's one thing that worked well during your lab, which is one of your questions, right? One thing that worked well during the lab was, that was my restate. And then I answered it how students were talking to each other. Okay. And then I gave an example and I explained it further. Okay. So you need to give at least 2 complete sentences, but really if you want a 4, there should be 3 sentences. Okay, because you're giving an example of what happened during the lab, and then you're explaining by giving even more details or giving another example. Please choose an answer where you can explain yourself. Okay, all right, so you're going to think about these things for the reflection. When you're done, because you have an entire hour, you can work on missing work, you can read, you can sleep. Okay, you may not be out of your seat talking across the classroom. Okay, watching videos out loud on your phone / Chromebook. Also, stay out of the kitchens. Do not be in the kitchens, okay, unless you got explicit directions that you're allowed to be there. All right, happy Friday. The reflection looks like this, right? We're going to rate our people, circle how much you like the fried rice, tell me one thing that worked well, one thing you learned this week, one thing you would have done differently, who was amazing on your team, and then what grade would you give yourself for effort and community skills. Again, you have an entire hour, so I expect you to work hard on this and try your best. All right, have a good weekend. Bye.